All right, here's what's going on in the 4 states. Censured. That the punishment for Joplin City Councilman Ryan Jackson after he made some anti-transgender remarks on Facebook about a former city council candidate. He's also accused of threatening to release personal information of a local TV reporter that wrote a story on the matter. Jackson had no objections. He even apologized.
I spoke out of anger, and it was not correct. The tonality was terrible. The messaging could have been handled so much better, and I apologize that it was a moment of the straw that broke the camel's back.
The vote to remove him from the council failed 4-5, so they then voted 8-1 to censure him. Joplin Outlaws canceling their season, but they still are fighting to play. They reportedly don't have access to Joe Becker Stadium, but the team's owner says they'll take it to court over a lease agreement dispute. Your news is service of Galena Liberty Pawn. Sell your unwanted gold and silver direct to the refiner for top dollar. They also sell gold and silver bullion. Galena Liberty Pawn, 708 South Main, Galena, Kansas.
When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
We'll see sunshine today with highs near 75, increasing clouds, lows dropping down to 55, mostly cloudy, 73 for Wednesday. Cloudy, breezy, 77 for Thursday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is not showing anything over the 4 states.
52 in Monette, 54 in Pittsburgh, 55 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge. Today we're featuring Maddie from Carthage.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, under God and the liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Maddie. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, you can go to the KIX website to the Morning KIX page. There's a button on there you can hit that'll tell you how to upload your audio.
We're just 15 minutes away from your chance to guess to win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
Woo! $2,552.50 in cash for you to win by being caller number 5 at 720 and telling us what the sound is.
Here's Curdy Johnson.
On KIX 102.5. Morning, taters.
Hey, good morning. What's up? Okay, this video is about garden hose.
Yes. So I think I figured out a way to do the man boobs one. I have some stills that I played it for Jen while she looked at the pictures, and I think it'll work without focusing. In fact, it does not focus on the man boob thing at all. Yeah. It's more on the kid, the pieces of bread, and the mom. So I think I've got another one set up ready to go. First, I need to send Woody his money. I'm going to do that today, letting my wife know too, that $30 is going to go to him. Then next month we will do this one, and we at that point, because I'm going to wait another month before I do the other $30.
Right.
And it's going to come out of my business, my contract business money, because I can deduct this. This is a business expense, so I can put that in there as just one of my expenses.
Cool.
And same with Woody, because I mean we're paying him $30 pretty much for this video, which that's cheap.
Yeah, I'll say.
And that will allow us to do as many of these as we want to. I will, and after I sign up for the Grok account, which again we're not going to do until May,
right?
Then we'll do some more of these videos, and I'm going to get command prompts. And Woody, I'm going to get with you and find out a little more step by step what you did to do this. And he said, again, he had to match the video to the dialogue. Are you having troubles?
It's fine.
I have it.
I was trying to schedule one. I think I just posted it.
It's all right. No biggie. The bigger place, I think, for these is like on...
sorry. I was...
You can delete it.
Super dumb still.
We can... is like on... Reels and YouTube. YouTube especially. Or TikTok. TikTok and YouTube, I think, are bigger for these. So it is now up on Facebook.
Hey, go see it.
Where you guys can watch it firsthand. I'm sharing that. No, I can't. Yes, I can.
So it should let you.
I've just got to go to my account, then back to the KIX account, and share. Why does Facebook make it so hard to share something like that? I mean, when you click, it comes up like in stories, but there's no share from that. Morning.
Good morning. How are you? So good. All right. Going up on TikTok now. Now, YouTube. Thank
You too.
too.
Okay. And we just found out our Love Your Lawn winner, the person who's not going to have to mow their yard at all this summer, is Jody Livingston from Carl Junction.
Yeah,
so
Jody.
congratulations to her. They're going to contact her today and let her know. Speaking of, that's what I did yesterday evening is I worked in the garden all evening long.
Yeah.
The flower garden. It doesn't have any, it has flowers in it now. We'll see how long they last. It was ridiculous. So we bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plants. Little flower plants, little thing. You ought to take what? 15, 20 minutes to put out? No. Took like 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
What took so long?
Well, we had to dig up a number of plants and move them to create room for these plants. So we had these little 6, and I don't even know what they are. They're kind of like daffodils, but they're not, and they grow up every year. I set them out like 5 or 6 years ago in this area by the sunroom. Well, it's too shady there for them to thrive. The plants do great. They just don't flower. Maybe one will produce a flower. It'll last for like 2 days, and then it's gone. So we decided, hey, let's move these out over to the edge of this area where it'll get a lot more sun.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do better there. So we had to dig each and every single one of those up. I had to dig up some of the vine that covers that area. And then we also had some pampas grass that's there. That's grown back every single year, but it's never gotten great big like the other pampas grass that we have has. So I dug it up and moved it over by the fence, whereas I now have a wall of pampas grass across there. Mm-hmm. And we put also some more behind the storm shelter. So it's going to be like this jungle. If it thrives, it's going to be like these tall haystacks over on the edge of my yard. And I'm really excited about that. And then we planted these others. By the way, Bella playing yesterday. She was...
Oh, God.
Yeah. She was playing with her toys and running around, so she is feeling so much better. Eating her first food in about 4 or 5 days.
Good.
I think she's coming out of it. She's like 500% better than she was 3 days ago. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7-Eleven.
Beautiful today with sunshine. Highs near 74. It is 55 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes. Plus, we've got your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound in just 9 minutes.
And this is a lot of money up for grabs. $2,552.50.
And everybody's talking about, well, what about the hints? We've given you 2 hints.
Right.
Actually, 3 hints, technically, to the guys on Facebook Live.
That's true.
They've had an extra one that you guys didn't know about. But another hint is going to be coming this evening at 4:30. If nobody guesses it today, another hint is going to be, and what these are pictures of what the secret sound is that gradually are getting further and further out so you can see more and more of the picture.
So we're actually going to put a hint up today if nobody gets it.
If nobody guesses it, another one will go up today at 4:30.
But we've got your next chance to guess and win in just 8 minutes.
Here's Blake Shelton.
On the 4 states #1 for cash.
KIX 102.5. Yeah, we'll let you sit on that.
Speaking of sitting on, did y'all hear our news today?
About the bullfighter?
Oh,
Wrecked him.
dang near killed him. Oh, go. His poor little butt.
Yeah, and they were very descriptive with the tissue, muscular wall, how big the tear was. And so he took a horn in the place that you shouldn't take a horn, even if you swing that way. I mean, you should not. No, there should not ever be.
I mean, it was woohoo.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Okay, we need to listen to 420 yesterday, the caller yesterday. Because
Why?
I've heard from more than one person that apparently it was a little suspect.
What? Meaning what?
She was very hard to understand, this woman was.
Okay, I'm working on the app thing, so pull that up and listen to it if you want to. I've got to get this ready though. Where is it? Audience alerts. Okay, this says it starts 422.
Yes, a lot of cash is on the line. 2,525. You know what that means, right? Oh, Lordy. Yes, a lot of cash is on the line. $2,527.50. Pam, what is our secret sound?
It's a man getting out snow chains.
Say that again.
A man getting out snow chains.
That is not correct, so we move on another $25.
Okay, poor Brett trying to hear her. What'd she say? Giving out smoke chain.
You know what that one is?
And did he restart it?
Secret sound.
It's a man getting out snow chains.
Getting out snow chains. A man getting out snow chains. He should have repeated it.
Not correct.
Okay, stop it. I think the reason Brett didn't repeat what she said or he said or whoever it was,
Because he didn't know.
because he didn't understand what they said. He knew it was not the answer. I mean, man no chain is not even close to the answer, okay? Even if you couldn't understand.
Jimmy said, I think she had too much 420 on 420 at 420.
Very good. Okay, hold on. I'm going to put this for 4:30. And it's going to be up until tomorrow morning. Yeah, I moved it up a day.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of separation between it and Friday, which I don't have Friday scheduled. I already had this one scheduled. Which you want to see this? I think this will do it. I don't know.
I don't think it gives it away yet.
Do you think we ought to do another one in between? Because the next one is
Yes,
it, according
yes.
to the schedule.
No, I think we ought to do another one between.
Okay. I was going to give you the full picture after that, but Jen said no.
It's too soon. That's too much of a jump.
So do you want to do, okay, here's a question then. I have this scheduled for this evening, which is Tuesday, to run until tomorrow morning. Then I had another one scheduled for Friday evening at 4:30 to ride over the weekend. Should we do another one in between those two?
I got Thursday one.
Thursday at 4:30 until Friday morning, 7:15. And another hint is going to be coming. Okay.
I think so.
And I've got work to do. Let me go get to work on pictures.
Yeah, what did you guys hear?
Keep it off. Okay. I need your input, though. Here is the final. So what I'm going to do, what I'm saying, proposing. I'll go back to here, arrange. It won't do it, will it? Won't let me zoom. I can't do this. Nope. If I cut, it's going to leave a whole big white background. How did I do this before? Nope. Gosh dang it. Okay, I'll just leave this picture and bring that back in. Oh, great. $20.26. Hit stuff.
All right, 10 seconds. Here we go. 8.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 719.
Beautiful today with sunshine, highs in the mid-70s. It is 55 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 6 minutes. But right now, it's time to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
A lot of cash up for grabs, $2,552.50.
All you have to do is be caller number 5 at 623-1025 and tell us, what is this sound?
What do you think? What is it?
Be caller number 5 at 623-1025 and tell us to win all the cash.
From the 4 states, #1 for cash.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 1, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 2, keep trying.
Free this out. Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 3, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 4, keep trying.
Hi there, Morning KIX. Who is this?
That is Chet.
Chet or Chad? What did you say?
Chet.
Spell it for me. Say it again.
C-H-A-D.
And where are you from, Chad?
Columbus.
Chad from Columbus.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Chad.
Woo! All right, Chad, we've got $2,552.50 for you.
If you can tell us, what is this sound?
Is it a chain moving up and down on sprockets?
He says a chain moving up and down on sprockets.
For $2,552.50. That is not it.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Chad, making it $2,577.50.
And give you another chance to guess and win at 420 with Brett.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Thanks.
Here's the thing about Brett, and he did a good job, I think. It was not his fault the way that it sounded. We go through and we process all of those calls because you being able to understand them is our priority.
Can you get this done in 15 seconds or do you need more time?
No, I need more time.
Okay. Give you another minute.
Like him, he was kind of hard to understand. But when I get done with him, you're going to be able to understand him. But that takes some work. That's asking a lot. And some tricks that I don't think he knows necessarily. I'd be happy to show him if he would be happy to learn it, but I don't think that's the case.
All right, Chad, we've got 2,000. All right, Chad, we've got 2,000.
Sorry about that. My brain froze.
Is it a
That's okay.
chain moving up and down on sprockets?
See, you can hear him now. In fact, we're going to boost it a little bit more. Okay, where was I? What was I? Oh, the picture.
You got 24 seconds.
Why is this running so slow?
Charlie, 22 outdoors,
All right, here we go. 7 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess from the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
Chad from Columbus.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Chad.
Woo! We've got $2,552.50 for you.
If you can tell us, what is this sound?
Is it a chain moving up and down on sprockets?
He says a chain moving up and down on sprockets.
For $2,552.50. That is not it.
All right.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Chad, making it $2,577.50.
And give you another chance to guess and win at 420 with Brett.
I appreciate it.
Okay, back to the picture. When you get a second, I want you to tell me how much of this you think we should show. That? Yep. Or do you think this might be good too?
Oh, I kind of like that, honestly.
Yeah. And you're like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, because it's
Yeah. But we don't have a lot of opportunities, and our goal is all right. So we have a plan in place. Yeah. Still plan on giving you the full picture by this weekend.
Okay, I've got to pee. I'll be right back.
Get it, Jen. Jen Fox, everybody. Jen is having a Tuesday. Just been, circumstantial Tuesday. One of those where just nothing wants to go right. And I have them all the time, usually more than Tuesdays. But today is definitely a Tuesday for her. Okay, let's go back to 2026. Okay, I want to look at that again. Okay, yeah, this really, really works. Go back. I'm going to schedule one more. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a hint this evening till tomorrow, and then we'll do another hint on Thursday into Friday. And if nobody gets, again, and then Friday, we're going to do the full picture. And there'll be some people that even though they're looking right at the picture of what it is, they won't say it correctly. So, or they'll obsess over the wrong detail in the picture and will give us the wrong answer because we have one prescribed written down answer that we will take. If you don't say it that way, or if you vary too much, or if you change the meaning behind what the title of the secret sound is, you're not going to win the cash. Duplicate. So, gosh. 2, 3. This will be 4. This is your 4th hint. And change the picture. How do I change the picture? Oh, right there. And this will be on Thursday afternoon into Friday morning, which is the 23rd. Not at 7:26. 4:30 until the 24th at 7:15 a.m. Okay. And then I really think someone will get it because technically this fourth picture that we're putting out on Thursday is a picture of what the sound is. It's a picture of it. I mean, all of them are, yes. But this one is, you can see what it is. You can say, oh, that is a blank, whatever. And you've just got to be able to put it together with the context. And the context, the entire picture will be coming out on Friday. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Good morning, Randy.
Hello there. What's going on?
I'd say hi to Jen, too, but she's not in the room.
Yeah, she's biffing on us.
I think I know what it is.
Okay, I'm going to turn the mics off. You tell me. Ready, go. Are you looking at the hints?
I am looking at the hints.
All right. Well, good luck to you. Are you trying to call in every time?
I tried, but today I couldn't get my phone to work.
Oh, man. Is there a way to do a, what do they call? I mean, I guess you just go into your contacts or your recent calls and hit there. Used to, you'd have a speed dial number, but you don't need that on your cell phone.
No, I tried to do it on my other phone so that I could keep listening on my cell phone, but my wall phone, landline, whatever you want to call it, it's not working today right. So.
Oh. Well, there is a way you can put on your desktop a shortcut to a contact. So you don't have to go looking for all that. You can actually send a shortcut of KIX 1025 call where all you do is you just hit that little icon on your desktop and boom, it calls us. There is a way to do that. And I know there's some people who have made these microsecond adjustments to their secret sound process that might make all the difference.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I've missed you guys. I wish I could watch more.
Well,
I got to be here today, so tomorrow I won't be able to again.
Oh, man. Well, we love it. Every time you're on, you're part of the fam.
I know. I miss you guys so much, but
It's not the same without a little Melissa up in the mix.
yeah, I try to get on as much as I can. Work is crazy, so
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the slowdown. In another month or so, I'll be slowing down to 3 days a week. Then I'll have
Right.
more time to listen.
Sarara was saying the same thing. She says, I can't be on the whole live, and I don't have time to go back and rewatch. So she misses out on a lot of stuff. And I get that. You guys, we try. I tell you what, we do try if there's anything big that we're talking about or doing, we try to recover that again and again over different times so that all of you are in the loop, so to speak. Except for Jimmy. Jimmy, we will not cover anything for in addition,
That's true.
right out.
That's funny.
It is. It really is.
You guys.
You know what's sad, though? You know what's sad? Jimmy is sad. That's what's sad. She knows what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness.
Jen's back.
Good morning, Jen.
Hi.
Now,
How you been?
I've been all right. Working, trying to wait until July where I can start going down to 3 days a week.
Oh,
Nice.
yay. I'm so excited for you. I feel like we never get to see you now.
Wish I could go down to 3 days a week.
Yeah.
There's others that wish I could go down to one. What?
Are you 62 yet, Randy?
I'm not that far away,
He's getting
Melissa.
close, actually.
I mean, that's not very far away at all.
Yeah.
Used to be a very scary thing for me.
Until 65, but my husband is like, no, you need to.
Yeah.
You need to do it.
Hey,
now because
you don't know that it's going to be around. Yeah.
and worked at Walmart, done all kinds of things that have destroyed my joints. So
Right.
my body just can't take it anymore.
Well, and who knows if Social Security is going to be around for you in 3 more years,
Right.
or whatever.
Right.
So take advantage of it while you can. It used to scare me, the idea of that, but every single year I'm like, oh, please. As it gets closer, I'm like, I have plans.
Yeah.
I'm going to do stuff.
I have 401ks.
Yeah.
I have a 401k in Cox. I have a 401k at Haven, and now I have a 401k where I'm at now.
So-
I have 3 401ks.
It is time to start going on cruises, Melissa. That's what it sounds like to
there
me.
you go.
I'd love to go on a cruise, but I can't talk my husband into it, so I got to find a friend to go.
Hey, Take him to Alaska,
I'll go with
and that'll change him. I bet he would love going on a cruise to Alaska.
Yeah, he's always said he wanted to go on cruise, but now every time I talk about it, he's like, no, I don't want to do that.
Well,
I'm like, fine, I'll find a friend to go with me. You can stay home.
you gotta.
Right.
Hey,
Hold
we're
on,
gonna
we
have
gotta
to go,
hop on air.
Melissa. We'll catch you later.
Bye, Melissa.
Bye. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Isn't this amazing?
Oh, coffee. We love coffee.
Love coffee. Today we're going to be talking about coffee, and we're going to find out what kind of coffee drinker you are right after Tim McGraw.
On KIX 102.5. Coffee.
All right, we're doing that thing again today. I just don't get it.
Nope, you're cutting my head off now.
Am I going the wrong way?
Yep.
Yeah, that was the wrong.
There you go. One more.
Is that?
Nope.
Nope, way too much. Okay, now let's leave it there and do this. Maybe a little bit too much. I don't know. Yeah?
Yeah. Hi, Sarara. Have a good one. You think people actually know what it is? They just can't be calling number 5.
That's what she says.
Hmm.
Boy, I don't know. Gina's like, should I chance Bella staying in the house today? I don't think she minded staying in the sunroom. When I went out there, she was up on the divan and was comfortable, was not panicky running. I think and the temperature's perfect out there. It's sunny, you know. I think she's fine in the sunroom, babe, at least for another day. Just put her food and water out there, in her bed out there with her. She doesn't mind that room. I think one more day out, it might even be more pleasant than being in the house, you know, with the blinds closed and everything. And she might actually like that space better.
Yeah.
She didn't have any accidents at all yesterday. No
No,
puking episodes.
good job.
She's like so much better.
Good.
She's still little. I can tell, but there's a different look about her face than what she's had over the last 5 days. All of this due to her body's reaction to her fear over storms. You cannot tell me that that is a thing that we as responsible owners should accommodate. Okay, she heard it. It's a health detriment to her. And so I was like, okay, how do I address this? What do I do to address this? And my plan, dogs can only focus on one thing at a time.
Right.
They cannot lock on multiple things. So the idea is get them so focused on one thing and then expose them to this that their brain becomes okay with it. I've described how walking her by the dogs that barked at her so much, and, you know, she eventually overcame that, is no longer afraid of that. She also had a great fear of manhole covers. Huge fear. Would not walk on them, would not stop and sit on them. So through the walk, and this has been because no fear for a dog is healthy. Fears, irrational fears. No irrational fear for a dog is healthy. Those are all behavioral faults and flaws that need to be overcome. So we walked. I didn't force her. The way you just create gentle pressure, and eventually they go through with it, you know, over that repeatedly until eventually it was no longer a big deal. She'll now sit on a manhole cover. No big deal. Loud noises is the next thing. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 736.
We'll see sunshine today, highs in the mid-70s. It is 55 in Joplin.
So we're going to be talking about how do you take your coffee in the next hour, because there's the right way and there's the wrong way.
What do you mean?
My way's the right way, your way's the wrong way.
Come on. A little frou-frou in the coffee. I love it.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people do, but it's not really coffee when you do that. And we've talked about this before, how frou-frou is frou-frou, coffee is coffee.
Well, and it's the same thing. It's just coffee with a little frou-frou in it. It's still coffee, though.
Whatever. There is new research, though. There's a new study that is just released recently that how you drink your coffee could say a lot about your personality and who you are.
Okay, so this is you, the bold black coffee drinker. This is Randy. They're supposedly intense as their brew. The sweet latte sippers, though, those are the ones that are classified as people pleasers.
Boy, that nailed that shut, didn't they? But What does science say about it? I mean, are we really a reflection of our coffee choices, or is this just a fun stereotype?
I think it makes a lot of sense, yeah. So, like, black coffee is often said that you're a no-frills, no-nonsense kind of person.
Am I?
You can be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lattes and cappuccinos, that's essentially the creamy, dreamy crowd, you know. Those people opt for these beverages tend to be warm, open, and even generous.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like my wife, she drinks cappuccino. That's a very accurate description of her. You know, they're always there to lend a hand, always asking if you've had enough sugar in your cup, always the first to volunteer to party.
Oh, that's definitely your wife for sure.
That's her. Yeah.
Iced coffee, you're likely to have a bold personality. Iced coffee drinkers tend to be spontaneous, childlike, and imaginative. You're the kind of person who says yes to a last-minute road trip and may have a knack for making unplanned decisions, sometimes maybe even a little bit too recklessly.
Okay, here's Jen. Someone who orders coffee with very specific modifications.
Okay, this is me. What's it say? What's it say?
Whether it's decaf, oat milk, or
Love
no
oat milk.
foam, you might be a little more controlling or perfectionistic and may struggle with being overly obsessive about small things.
No, that's not me. I'm not overly obsessive about small things.
What
are you talking about?
That's not what your husband says.
What are you trying to
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
What are you
But
trying
I'm
to
just
say?
saying, I don't know. Take that.
Keep going. Come
No,
on.
it's
Yeah.
fine.
Would you like a
know
shovel?
what? Here's a little bit more about your coffee personality.
Okay.
A new study shows that your morning coffee says a lot about your personality. If you take it black, you're a no-nonsense kind of person. Latte drinkers are warm and generous, while iced coffee drinkers are spontaneous. Do you prefer a caramel ribbon crunch mocha frappuccino with whipped cream?
Okay.
You don't even like coffee. You like dessert. Do you drink instant coffee? Really? Wow, you're just lazy. Instant decaf coffee?
Oh, no.
Yikes! We suggest you seek immediate professional counseling. And if you're one of those freaks who doesn't drink coffee at all, you're a psychopathic demon from another dimension.
Right!
Please stay as far away from the rest of us as possible. At least until we've had our morning coffee.
I think so.
Okay.
Christy says getting rid of the sugar and creamer and adding protein. She's lost about 15 pounds. Good for you, Christy. So you just putting protein shakes in your coffee, or is there like a protein creamer for coffee? Oh, there is a protein creamer by Javi. Amazon also has protein creamers.
It sounds disgusting. Sounds obscene.
Kind of does.
Today's Twisted Takes Tuesday, Jen.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Thebe. What? There was something else we were talking about that I had to get distracted because of stuff going on around us. I can't remember what it was. We were talking about Secret Sound, the hint schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Does the Secret Sound promo say there's a hint? Oh, I need to rechange. Oh my gosh. I need to reschedule because it still says.
There's a hint.
Now it says hint will be active starting Friday, 4/17, 4:30. And it's in the notes. It's not in the script, but still.
Okay, well, you know.
Hopefully Brett and MJ are smart enough. Okay, I hear it now. Yeah, never mind. I shouldn't even say that.
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Secreting sound. Uh, 421.
What on earth?
21, 22, 23.
Holy cow. I missed it.
Okay. So now all I got to do is reschedule the liners. Yay!
Doesn't you want to?
That's an old one. I remember that, but it's so good. Oh, chuckles. Is the camera stuck on me? It's not stuck on me. It chooses to be on me, maybe. Jimmy. Just because your eyes like darkness.
Oh, it's not going to let me do the thing on the thing.
Oh, come on, do the thing. Oh, reshare? You can't reshare?
I've got to do it.
Literally got to screenshot it.
I got to do it on the thing.
Did we talked about okay, yeah, we have them planned. Right. For Friday. Everything's planned. Everything is planned. Oh, by the way, I don't think I told you yesterday. We had another concert ticket giveaway come in for May.
Okay.
Which we were going to have to assign for that week that I'm going to be gone. I tried not to do that, but I'll set everything up for you. It will make it easier for content.
Yeah.
I can even set up the Can I schedule the contest to run?
It's I can do it.
All you got to do is just go in there and hit start. I can schedule them. I'll have to build one for each one, but I can do that if you'd like, to where they just automatically start. You don't have to think about it in the morning.
It's okay. I like it.
Okay.
I mean, if you really want to, but I mean, you don't have to. But thank you.
And I realized that on Friday, that will be an issue. So you can give one or two of those if you want for that week to MJ. He's going to be gone a couple days that week.
On Friday, it's going to be an issue. Of the week before.
Yes. So that is the week that we're doing this ticket giveaway. It's the week of May the...
Well, it's not the week you're gone. It's like your...
No, it is the week I am. The week of May 25th, we'll be doing this giveaway.
I'm only gone the 22nd. And then the 25th.
Oh, okay. Okay. So this is not an issue for that week.
No.
Okay, I see where that...
Yeah.
Yerp. Okay. So never mind.
We've got Memorial Day on the 25th.
Yeah, so I'm going to move that. I'll fix that. So you can give a pair or however many you want to. If you want to share these, say, hey, MJ, will you do on the... But he is gone that week, a couple days.
Yes.
So I'm changing the date of that to start right now. So we are now, as of now, there are no available weeks from May, from the last week of April all the way until September. We have concert tickets for every single week. We are technically not starting the summer ticket shootout until the week after May, the day after Labor Day. Mm-hmm. June 1st is when it technically, their contract starts. But we can start it earlier. So the Secret Sound will stop on June the 5th. My plan was that week to also start the summer ticket shootout because it's going to be fading out Secret Sound twice a day.
Right.
And we'll be going to that. And there just went my nose, my ears. So we, though, are going to be doing ticket giveaways long before that. So I mean, we could start it earlier, the promos.
Why not?
Well, some of them are kind of like Silver City tickets. That's not. It is Summer Ticket Shootout, so it's tickets.
It's tickets.
Jeff Foxworthy.
Tickets.
Brantley Gilbert. Tickets.
Tickets. I mean, Jared's Western Store, they're doing it again, right? They've done it for years now.
So I don't mind giving them a little extra. So it may be something. It depends really also on how busy I am that week of the 18th, if I have time to get extra promos in. And I know that we as a company are going to be doing other promotions, other giveaways that are going to be vying for promotion time.
Yes, I know of at least 3 in the pipeline.
So I may start by calling it Summer Ticket Shootout and not start produce promos until Secret Sound is fading down.
Mm-hmm.
So that way there's not a whole bunch of produced promo congestion.
I don't know why you can't hear me. Back out and go back in, Shiala.
Yeah, Shiala, I know what it is, Shiala. The fingers in your ears, you can't hear like that. So take those out. Wow.
Wow, it's a world of difference.
It's like a miracle up in here.
I can hear again. All right, you got 20 seconds,
Either
Randy.
that or did you leave maybe some food from last night in there?
Storing it for later.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs. All right, 10 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Beautiful today. We'll see sunshine, highs in the mid-70s. It is 55 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 12 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to know, how do you like to take your coffee?
Anyway, just give it to me.
Frou-frou.
If frou-frou is all there is, let's be honest. If decaf instant's all there is, I'm still going to drink it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to complain the entire time at the top of my lungs how awful it is, but I will drink the entire cup.
Now, I want some frou-frou in there. Give me a little bit of sugar. Give me some creamer, some flavors. I want the good stuff.
One of the places that I play at, they provide us with coffee in the green room and stuff.
Nice.
It is the absolute worst soulless stuff I've ever had. It's so bad that I bring my own a lot of the time. The problem with bringing my own is I eventually drink it all.
Right, yeah.
And at that point, I will go drink the awful stuff. And then I'd be like, oh, this is terrible. But I drink a lot of it.
So you still subject yourself to it anyway?
Because it's coffee, and coffee's amazing.
Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes you just got to do it for coffee.
Yes, because it's coffee, and coffee is proof that God loves us.
Because
and
we
wants
love
us to be
coffee
happy.
too, yeah.
So we want to know, how do you take your coffee, though? What's the way you like it? And there's no right or wrong answers except for the ones that you give.
623-1025 to call or text.
We all know the way that we take it is the correct way, right?
You just like it black, though.
Yeah.
Which is
The
boring.
way God intended, the way he made it, not out of a monkey's
There's
butt.
nothing fancy about it.
Right. There is nothing fancy. It's coffee.
But we have come up with a way to make it fancier and better.
Stop it. Humans mess up everything.
please.
I don't need a bow on my cup.
Okay, well, that just makes it really cute.
Okay, whatever. However you take it, there is no wrong way except for, again, the wrong way. But you can tell us how you take your coffee at 623-1025.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Because the right way is 7 cups of the stuff. That's what we
Yes,
need. Yeah,
yes.
bring some more coffee. It's so hard waking up. Need 7 cups of coffee just to be alert.
I pour it in my cup. Feeling so tired on my way to work.
Got so long until it's Friday night, a 40-hour week.
Need to be energized. Give me that sweet caffeine.
I need a coffee, make it supersized to get up and go.
It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen on the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Here's an idea, Jimmy, Shiala. Move out of Kansas where the internet's awful. No. Yeah, the cameras are working fine. It's switching fine. You guys need to reload or complain to your ISP or something. She has been here the whole time.
I'm right here. Hello.
See, what happens? What just happened that caused my ears to start clogging? Why? I mean, why now? Why? What is the
bug?
stimuli that causes it to do that?
It's a bug.
So, anyway, we planted flowers.
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 You got pictures of flowers?
Well, yeah. My garden is beginning to look decidedly different. So, there's one shot across there.
Ooh.
So, it doesn't look like there's not much. But what's happening
color,
is
though.
we are gradually taking out this vine, this creeper vine that takes over. It's like kudzu almost.
Mm-hmm.
We're gradually clearing that out. Eventually, all
like
there
creeper
will be
vine,
is
though.
this row of that across the front. And the
Okay.
rest of this will fill up. Now, over here, I have bleeding hearts. You can't
Bleeding
see them.
hearts.
Yeah, bleeding hearts are beautiful. And I planted another one of the hostas, so that's full.
Yes, let me a hosta.
These things right here, you see these little leafy things?
Yes.
They grow into these big, big plants that have big purple flower stalks on the top.
Ooh.
And they're really tall, so they go in the back. And then these things are ground cover. They're phlox, but it's a tall phlox.
Okay.
And they're flowering phlox. So they have red flowers, and they grow up to be about like this tall, bushy things.
Mm-hmm.
So they will fill up that space, and we're going to get more of those. Then these things back here behind them also have reddish pink flowers, but they're really tall. So it'll go, kind of down as it goes forward.
That'll be really pretty.
Yeah, I think so. And these over here, you can barely see them. These little stalk things over here.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the 6 plants that struggled flowering over here.
Oh, okay.
I just dug a trench, put them in it, and made a line of them around the edge of it.
Where are those dark ones that I like?
They are right over here.
I can't see them.
Right over here.
They're
And
blending in too well.
right there. They came back really good.
Good.
This year. Hold on. There, you can kind of see one of them right there. There.
Yeah.
They're also
so
twice as big as they were last year. So they're, this is a bleeding heart right here. It's hard to tell the difference between the two, but if you look up bleeding heart, you can see what they do flowering. They're beautiful. My mom used to have them.
How's your fountain this year?
I haven't put it out yet.
Not yet. Oh, golly, that is beautiful.
So there, this is during the day with bright sunlight on it. There is the dark ones, and they don't look dark there. They look green, that little bush right there.
Mm-hmm.
Look how big that is. I'm really, really interested. So I have this space right here. Right there. Little space where all this is circling around the fountain.
Right.
And I don't know what to put in there. I don't want another green plant.
Well, I thought you were looking at the blue hostas.
Kinda, but I can't find them anywhere at any greenhouse. I can only see them online, and that makes me very suspicious, very suspect. I don't trust that. I don't know if they do well. I need to look them up a little bit more. See if they do well in Zone 4. Yes, blue hostas thrive in Zone 4. They're cold, hardy perennials. They're relish cool. Varieties like Big Daddy,
Big Daddy,
and Blue Angel, and Halcyon. I know this in gardens with a very low pH, they struggle to maintain their color. They will become more green than blue. And I've got so many hostas.
What about zinnias? Those are easy.
Zinnias, are they perennial?
Or are they not?
I don't think so. Okay, I'm going to do a search for Big Daddy, and I'm really afraid. Oh, it's a movie.
Oh, they're annuals, not perennials.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Okay, yeah, those are those bright, bright, bright blue ones. But what I'm afraid they end up looking like is not that. So these ones that have red, white, and blue with fireworks on them, have you seen those?
What are they called?
It's on Walmart, and this is so fake. You know this is not real.
There's no way.
Come here and look at this. There's no way this is real. What just happened? There ain't no way that's real.
That's
Somebody spray painted that.
no, that's not real. Don't buy that.
Yeah. So that's why I know they're
Take your money.
faking a lot of these pictures. Yeah, the Big Daddy Hosta, I'm getting a picture on the Holland Bulb Farm, and I feel like their picture is accurate. So it's a green that has a blue tint to it.
Big Daddy Hosta.
I don't know about the...
Yeah, I like that one.
Did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's too much like all the others.
I mean, it's a little different, though.
Blue Angel Hosta. And I feel like Garden State Bulb gives an accurate representation of what these things look like.
What about a white feather hosta?
I don't need white. I need color.
White.
And preferably red color. So we're looking at possible. For one thing, I think we're done this year. We haven't planted a lot of stuff, but we planted 8 plants, and I'm going to wait until next year to see which of those come back, which one of those flowers, because if they don't, then we're going to move them or we're going to throw them away. We do this every year. We buy about 5 or 6 or 7 different plants, put out there. We see which ones do well. The next year, we buy a whole bunch of those. Like to this year, I've got one more hosta to buy and one more of those tall red flower plants to buy to put in, and I'll be done. They didn't have enough. We bought everything they had at Van
Beesler.
We bought all they had brought down with them, but they said they would bring us some more. And I have one more hosta to plant that did not come back from last year, but the others did. That one that I showed you a picture of is doing so well. For some reason, right next to that was another one planted, did not come back.
Weird.
Right next to that was another one that is just now beginning to come up. It's only about this tall. Right next to this one that's huge. What's different?
I don't know.
They're in the same garden, same potting process, same fertilization, same water.
It's strange.
One of the things that I struggle with is that vine, that creeper vine,
Right.
has this network of insidious roots that go into the ground.
strangling?
So when I dig up a hole, I have to go in with pruning shears and cut out roots.
yeah.
And I don't worry about it killing the vine. Nothing will kill the vine. It will come back on its own. I have to fight it back continually, which I like. That's what I want. I'd rather have that problem than struggle trying to keep it alive, you know.
Okay, this is really unrelated to any of this, but who else is super stoked for the Morgan Wallen Ella Langley song? I cannot wait for this to come out. I think it comes out Friday, right?
I don't know how I feel about this sort of thing.
What?
These pairings that country music is doing is all from the record labels. It's because they recognize sellability. They say this one has a selling factor of 12. This one has a selling factor of 14. If we put them together, maybe we'll get 27 or 26, you know, or something, you know. And so it feels oftentimes very forced to me. It does not feel like a natural, organic, artistic thing. It seems very commercial. Yeah, I'm interested in it.
Can we listen to a little snippy?
Absolutely. Is it live?
They debuted it live and they're going to release it later.
Why is your deal not playing? It's giving Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, there's nothing out of that makes me go, oh my gosh, I've never heard anything like that before.
But, I mean, that was just a small snippet. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see.
But we heard the hook, and there's not much of a
Yeah,
hook. It's
love
kind of
it,
generic.
whatever.
It feels like something that the record label had their company writers come up with in a pinch, you know, according to a songwriting formula. Luke Bryan is one of these guys. Love Luke Bryan, respect him for what he is, but he has a formula that his labels put out. How many songs do you think Luke Bryan writes on average? Over the years, he's only written 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So the label writes these. He is a product Kenny Chesney was another one. Now, Kenny had a lot more to do with the songwriting process, but most of Kenny's songs he did not write.
Mm-hmm.
He may have had a hand in, but there's always co-writers, someone working with him on that. And then you have guys like Keith Urban, who is an organic artist who creates, writes, records, produces, plays. He is the artist behind, and he is looking to shift his music forward in different ways. You know, there are those kind of artists, and I respect them a lot more than I do the other.
And Hardy's a lot like that, too. He started out as a songwriter.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. And he is an innovator.
We'll see sunshine today with highs in the mid-70s, increasing clouds, lows dropping down to 55 tonight. Cloudy, 73 for Wednesday. Cloudy, breezy, 77 for Thursday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is not showing anything over the 4 states.
56 in Neosho, 55 in Pittsburgh, 58 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So we're wanting to know, how do you take your coffee? What is your specific way of taking your coffee?
Do you like it delicious with frou-frou, or do you want to punish yourself and just drink black coffee?
In other words, the wrong way or the right way.
623-1025 to call or text or tell us on Facebook.
Here's Jelly Roll
on KIX 102.5.
I knew. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, they're getting Fleetwood Mac vibes from it, too.
Yeah, I knew when Hardy first came out, you know, and he's all this hard rock country stuff. I'm like, yeah, don't get used to that, because he's the kind of guy that status quo or what he's done, he's never going to be happy with. He's going to be moving on to something different. So what you're used to from him is not what you're going to get from him next time. Sure enough, this album, super traditional. He's gone very twangy country. He started off with the bro country urban feel, then it went to the rocking heart, you know, rocking.
It was like
country,
half country, half rock. That
half
album
metal.
was. Yeah.
And then now he's gone more towards the traditional, and he's always going to be experimenting, trying out new things to see which one, you know.
But he still collabs all the time.
All the time. And I think that's from his songwriting days.
Yeah, I think so, too.
He was a label writer.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys are. The guy that Kid Yourself, what's his name? John
Morgan.
Morgan. He was a label writer for years. I mean, like 10, 11 years he was a label writer before he even started pursuing his own career. He wrote a lot of Jason Aldean's stuff. Jason Aldean's another guy who does not write very little, if any. And he's one who has found a niche, similar niche sound. I wouldn't say that because he has done the bro country thing, the urban country feel, the rockin' country deal.
Jason Aldean?
Yeah.
I feel like when you hear a Jason Aldean song, though, you know it's Jason
but
Aldean.
it's not all rockin'. I mean, think of Naked in My Bed and those
Burning
kind
It
of songs,
Down.
you know, Burning It Down, you know, that are urban-y country.
Yeah.
But he also can turn a ballad. So
I think Luke Bryan's another one. He's got the formula just
Luke, I
to a
feel
T.
like all of his sound very, very, very similar. He's got a brand new song out right now that I'm like,
that sounds very, very similar.
But here's Hardy with favorite country song. And if you would have told me a year ago, hey, this is Hardy's new, and I've been like, what? That doesn't sound anything at all like Hardy. Different for the sake of being different, I don't like either. But
no, I agree. Did you
hear about this bride who got splashed with paint by her evil sister-in-law?
Oh, no.
So, well, that's what I thought at first, too. And then I heard the whole story.
Oh, was it awful? Did she deserve it?
Maybe. She was just moments from walking down the aisle with her childhood sweetheart, and suddenly she heard her name called and turned around, and when she did, she got splashed with a thick black paint thrown at her by her sister-in-law, the wife of her older brother, not the sister of her husband-to-be. This is the wife of her brother.
Okay.
So the woman fled the scene, leaving her in her $2,400 wedding dress splattered with black paint as she broke down in tears. Well, last week, a court heard details of the ambush. The sister-in-law, who's named Antonia Eastwood, had wrongly accused Monk, the lady who was getting married, got her dress splashed, of trying to trip her up at her own wedding a year earlier.
Oh, bless.
So the episode led to a falling out between the two, and for 2 years, the sister-in-law's been plotting her revenge.
Holy cow, what a slow burn.
Yeah, and after the paint attack, the usher was sent to get another dress for Monk to wear, although it was a little too big. She told the court, I would have walked down the aisle in my underwear with black paint over my face if I had to, which could have been interesting. The judge sentenced her sister-in-law on 2 counts of criminal damage. She was given a 10-month sentence, suspended for 12 months, a 10-year restraining order, and ordered to pay $6,700 compensation in addition to 160 hours of community work.
Wow.
So, I mean, to be fair, the couple was registered at Sherwin-Williams, so.
I mean, yeah. That's wild.
I see a white dress and I want to paint it black.
That's going to be stuck in my head now. Thank you.
And speaking of clothes, Madonna's clothes got stolen or something. I don't really understand what this. The clothes she was wearing while she made a surprise appearance with Sabrina Carpenter at Coachella are missing. Who cares? She said, the full circle moment hit different until I discovered that the vintage pieces that I wore went missing. My costume was pulled from my personal archives, jacket, corset, dress, all other garments. These aren't just clothes. They're part of my history. The archive pieces in question included a light purple corset as well as dark purple jacket. She says, I'm hoping and praying that some kind soul will find these items. I'm offering a reward for their safe return. Pray for the return of her clothes, everyone. Pray. Pray that she can get her clothing.
Have you seen pictures from Coachella of Madonna?
Mm-mm. She's scary looking. Is she playing guitar? Is that the one?
I don't know. I haven't seen her play guitar.
She thinks she can play guitar. I've heard isolated recordings of her playing guitar in a live show. She cannot play guitar. She should not be given a guitar. It should never be plugged in.
She is just...
She looks decimated.
I'm trying to think of a polite word. She has gone her own way with her appearance. We'll put it that way. And I guess it makes her happy and that is her business, but my Lanta.
So,
ready? 9 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today, highs in the mid-70s. It is 58 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes. But we're talking about how you take your coffee.
Do you like it black? Do you like a little frou-frou?
What do you like? How do you like yours? How do you have to have your coffee?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
Here's Dylan Scott.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
So... let me see. I know there is. I'm trying to find it. Gosh.
What are you doing?
I can't find it. Nope. It's not isolated. I can't find it. Anyway. Moving on.
Okay.
So last night I finished the Wrinkles the Clown documentary. Was not what I thought.
No.
Okay, I'll I feel like I can explain and tell you the story of this because I think a lot of you probably aren't going to watch it. So Wrinkles the Clown, if you don't know, is a phenomenon from out of Florida that has been around since about 2015.
He's the scared straight clown, right?
Yes, supposedly. That's what everybody has thought. So a video surfaced, I think in 2009, 2011, of a little girl's bedroom with a girl laying in the bed, and it's like a security camera video.
Right.
And suddenly the drawer under her bed starts opening, and a hand reaches out and feels up on the mattress where the little girl's
that gave me
sleeping.
chills.
And then it continues to open, and a clown, this scary-looking eyeless clown, gets out, looks at the little girl, moves a stuffed animal closer to her, and then proceeds to go over to the camera and puts his hand over the camera. That was all staged. So the documentary does not tell you this, though. The documentary proceeds to reveal who Wrinkles the Clown is. This homeless guy living in a white van, and they don't show his face. They show parts of his face. It's this old, gross, flabby, fat guy, and he's eating like pork and beans out of the can, drinking beer, and he talks, he says, I don't want my face revealed because I don't want the hassle. It shows him answering cell phone calls, talking on this old flip phone and everything, and talks about why he's doing it. I've only got a few more years to live. I'm just trying to make my life interesting, everything. Then, when they get so far into the documentary, suddenly they show that guy's face, and you hear the director telling him what they want him to do. He's an actor. He is not Wrinkles the Clown. The guy who really is Wrinkles the Clown is a performance art guy who set this whole thing up with the stickers, putting them all over everywhere to generate media fervor and internet fervor. And then when it did get to be a big deal, where it is now, and the documentary was made, he wanted it presented like this at first, and then towards the end they reveal who, and they did not reveal who he is. His voice stays disguised, but he shows how they made the video with the little girl, how all of this came about. And he goes, we wanted to present this with the old guy as one of the possible things people think Wrinkles the Clown really is. Some homeless guy living in a van down by the river, who just does this, goes out and is creepy. But, hi there, Morning Kicks. How do you take your coffee?
Black as my soul with a pinch of cayenne pepper.
Yep, just like you take your women.
With a pinch of cayenne.
Black as his soul. There you go. That's
Nothing wrong
right.
with a little spice. I'm down for that.
Thanks for calling, man.
Have a good one.
You too.
So again, the guy they show at the beginning of the documentary, they show him,
It's not even him.
It's not even him. And this whole thing, the idea that parents pay this clown to come and scare their children has never happened. He's never done that. The guy who makes these videos and everything and who has propagated the idea of Wrinkles the Clown, he says, I think parents who do that are deranged and it's a form of abuse. He said that was never the intention. So what people will do, and they're playing hundreds of these phone calls of parents calling saying, hello, Wrinkles? Yeah, I need you to come and get this child who's misbehaving. You hear the kids screaming and crying in the background and everything.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, they're using this, and they talked to one of the parents who has done this, and he goes, it's better than spanking them. He goes, I'm establishing a boundary. This behavior is good. If you cross that boundary, then I call Wrinkles the Clown. It's a negative reinforcement thing. Sounds like something I would have done. It is not good. Fear-based motivation is never going to last because of fear exposure. Eventually, you get used to the fear.
Right.
They show some of the kids who have built up obsessions around Wrinkles the Clown because of their parents.
No.
Really unhealthy things
Yeah.
in these kids' childhoods. But the documentary in and of itself, I don't recommend. It's really poorly done, poorly executed. It's just all over the place.
And it's creepy, it sounds like.
It's not,
Wrinkles
though.
the Clown.
And then it shows this guy, and they just show his shadow, and his voice is disguised, the real voice. But then they also show him as Wrinkles the Clown going out on Halloween night, and kids are coming up and getting pictures with him and stuff, and talking to him.
Do they know he's Wrinkles the Clown then?
Yeah. Well, no, they don't. They're not. They're coming up getting pictures with him as Wrinkles the Clown. He is in full costume. They don't know who the guy is. Nobody knows who the guy is. But he also shows another one of the videos that has been made famous. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today, a high near 75. It is 58 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 6 minutes, but we're talking today about how you take your coffee.
How do you like your coffee? Do you like it black or do you like a little frou-frou?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
How do you like your coffee?
Just like God intended.
That's right, the way God intended it.
No, that is not the way he intended it.
You know, I'd just like to point out that since the beginning of time, man has been trying to corrupt what God handed down since Adam and Eve, and it was Eve who handed Adam the apple. And
Are you blaming women for corruption of coffee?
Yeah, and it was women who put the little pink skirts around their cups and drink it all. Preach. So anyway, I will climb down from the pulpit now and go to the next call.
How do you like to take your coffee?
The only thing I put in my coffee is nothing.
There. Nothing. He puts nothing in his coffee.
Because he likes to be sad.
Nothing.
One more smart man is what that is.
Scientifically, that's incorrect, though, because I drink it differently.
And you're not one more smart man.
It's the only way to drink it.
The only thing I put in my coffee is my finger to start and then scream with afterwards. That was stupid.
How do you like to take your coffee?
I drank my coffee black, flavoring the coffee and putting stuff in it.
It's not coffee once you change it. Let me explain something to you. You take copper. Copper's copper, right? But you add tin to it. It becomes bronze. It's no longer copper. It's bronze.
Copper and tin? You drink copper and tin in your coffee?
No. When you add cream and sugar to coffee, it's foo-foo. It is not coffee.
It's not bronze either.
No.
Now flavoring the coffee, putting that other stuff in it.
Yeah, you don't put tin and bronze in your coffee. I'm really not sure what we're talking about now. I'm confused. What do you take in your coffee?
Hey, Randy, question.
Yeah.
Do you add salt and pepper and seasonings to your food?
No, because my doctor said it's not good for me. I need
Liar.
Yeah, I can see you just eating everything plain, meat, vegetables, and all that. No butter, no nothing.
Wait a minute. Let me ask. How much do you weigh?
Randy Brooks?
How much do I weigh?
Because if you put creamer and stuff in your coffee, you just made the calorie exponent, and it goes straight through the roof.
See, I'm 6 foot tall, Randy, and I weigh 145, and I put lots of creamer and sugar in my coffee.
Well, you know what they say. Once you go black, you'll never go back. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about coffee.
I'm not a cowboy. I'm a cowgirl, so I don't like cowboy coffee. I drink cowgirl coffee.
I like my coffee when you have to chew it.
Oh, man. Get a spoon.
I do. I put my spoon in the coffee, and if it stands up on its own, then that's where
How do you like to take your coffee?
623-1025 to text or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
So, anyway, they show him making another one of these videos. And the thing is, he does not release the videos as Wrinkles the Clown, okay? He's very surreptitious, so they have all these fake profiles, and one of them will leak one of the videos. Or they will post it first on their website, which there's a website, Wrinkles the Clown Sightings. I forget what the actual address is. And they'll be shared from that website to other people will come and get them and share them. It's been this very organic growth thing. The Washington Post did stories about it. NPR Radio covered it, did a whole episode on the clown sightings. And he pretty much accepts responsibility for the whole clown craze in the late 2010s, where people were sighting clowns in white vans. None of that was real, but it was all off of hype. They had news document footage of the Penn State riots that happened because of clowns. There were over 1,000 people just running all over the campus because people were saying, we saw them over here. We saw them over here.
He'll make you a personalized video for just $25.
So now he's trying to monetize this. So they create this video, and it's not with you or from your house. He doesn't come to your house. He does a video maybe of him talking to the kids or something like that. And he answers the phone a lot of the time. By the way, they have a staff of about 8 people who play Wrinkles and talk, and they all have to adopt this New York accent that he has. But they sound very different at different times. And there's different ones where they show them talking to the kids. They get a lot of death threats, a lot of negative.
Mm-hmm.
But it is this very organized performance art thing. It is not a guy, and they do not do it to correct children's behavior.
Well, that's one of the things it says on here, though.
Oh, I know, but it's
Tommy, you better clean up your room or I'm going to show up onto your bed tonight.
That's what they do. That's what a lot of parents do. But that has been part of the what am I looking for? The modus operandi of Wrinkles the Clown. But they did that because they knew it would create outrage among the public.
Mm-hmm.
Not because that was ever their real intention. So it's very unusual. It was not what I expected. They got to the last 20 minutes or so and they start revealing all this in the document. I'm like, what? Because I was fooled. I thought it really was this old guy. Man, I keep going, they're almost showing his face. How are they doing this? That's going to get the guy killed. No, the guy's just an actor. It's almost like, what's the graffiti artist?
Banksy?
Yeah, it's almost like a Banksy thing.
Yeah.
It really, really is. And they made all these stickers and they go around, put them up in these areas all over Florida and places.
Mm-hmm.
And it just grew into this crazy phenomena. But it's not real at all. I mean, it is, but it's not what you think. The air just kicked on.
Yes, it did. I felt that.
Massively. Somebody's trying to dry a sweaty wrinkle. So, it's on Netflix right now. There is one particular scene where the old guy who supposedly is Wrinkles the Clown goes to a strip club. That's a little questionable. But, you know, they're just showing this very sad lifestyle of this homeless guy who once a week can afford to go live in a motel, drinks his 6-pack of Bud Ice or something, you know, and none of it's real. How do I know when you're going to be shooting? Do I need to move differently? You know, and he's looking for direction from the director when they show all of that. And you're like, what? And then they cut to a shadow image of the guy with his voice change and goes, I am the real Wrinkles the Clown. And now what he has done, I can totally get behind. It sounds like something I would have done. If they would have had internet back when I was in my heyday of pranking, I probably wouldn't be here today because of all the stuff that I've done, you know, from other markets. I've never really done anything big like that in Joplin. I think I grew out of it.
You made that lady throw the phone in our neighbor's house.
That really happened.
Which is crazy.
That's why.
That neighbor was like not happy and he made her chuck her phone in there.
What? It was just,
I hope she got her phone back.
Yeah, well, I assume she did. She wanted tickets. To me, it was a fair trade.
Go make your neighbor irate. And
I made somebody once put their phone in the washing machine on spin cycle.
Oh.
And to see how long it would last. It was a cheap cordless phone. And I asked, I said, is that worth exchanging that for these tickets? And they said, sure. And I said, well, okay, let's go put it in the washer and see how long we can hear, how long it'll maintain. It didn't last long, like 6 seconds. And it was...
Well, then how'd you talk to them after that?
We just told them they were the winner. Come get their tickets. I got all their information before because I knew they were going to... the lady who threw the phone in her neighbor's house, she had to go over and ring the doorbell till they answered, and she just tossed it in and left. And then we just sat there and waited. They picked up the phone. Hey, what's wrong with her? Mm-hmm. Your neighbor's crazy. You're telling me.
That's pretty funny.
But I also fooled the entire town into thinking the stealth bomber was flying over. I didn't think that was going to work that way. I took the radio station hostage for 12 hours.
Isn't that a movie where they take their radio station hostage?
It's pirate radio, and it's not a radio station that they take. Yeah, there's one where they take hostage, and then pirate radio's the one where they have it.
Something totally different.
Yeah, they have it out in an island off the coast of England.
I've seen that one.
There's another one though that I know
what
you're talking about
with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
That one is,
and it's not very good, but that was around the same time. And then also I fooled the entire town into thinking Airheads to thinking that Alice Cooper had moved to our town. And I had Alice Cooper help me do that.
Yeah, they held him hostage until they played their song.
Yeah, that's what it was. And I held the radio station hostage until I got a raise, which I never got, but until the police came and got me.
You never got
And I had the entire listening audience was behind me on that. You go.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and I did such a good setup of it and everything. I let in, letting them know that today was the day. I'm finally, it's been 4 long years since I've had a raise, and it hadn't been. But, and I got, the owners were in on it, everything, and then I got my check. The receptionist brought it into me during the show, and I'm like, you guys are a reason I'm getting this today. And finally, we're going to be able to afford, I had all these things I told them I was purchasing for the kids. We're finally going to be able to pay off that little bit of the mortgage. If we hadn't got this, we would have lost our home, that sort of deal and everything. And then I open it, and it's just silence because I'm like, and there's got to be it's not on here, but this has got to be a mistake, clerical error and everything. And we went to the next break, and I'm still obsessing about this, and I'm beginning to get upset. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to call him. I'll just call the owner and find out. So I called Bob Eggman, who at that time was the president of the NBA, owner of these stations. And I asked him, he goes, yeah, we just couldn't make it happen this time. Maybe next budget, maybe later this fall. It's like 9 months away. And I'm like, I won't have a home by then. And I get really mad. So I start chewing him out and everything. I hang up on him. And then the next break comes around, and people are like, I guess, I talked to numerous people after that, and they're like, I told my boss I was going to be late because I had to see what was going to happen. And the next break, I'm like, I answer a call from him, and he's like, hey, we're going to send someone in to take over for you because we feel like you're too much. We'll talk about this. And I was like, no, you're not. No, you're not. This is my show. I own my show. You may own this radio station, but this is my show. You're not. I am taking control of this studio until you agree to do what you said you were going to do. And I immediately stopped, and I mean, there's silence. You can hear furniture moving. I'm barricading the doors. Guys, this is our show. And we proceeded to do whatever the most ridiculous things. I went neener on the radio for 5 minutes straight, which, by the way, is exhausting.
I bet.
And we played polka music. We played songs backwards. Hey, I've always wanted to know what this said, like Black Sabbath. We went in and did it. We had conversations that lasted way too long. It was just like this whole pirate thing that lasted for about 12 hours. And people call and say, you know what you ought to do? So Naked Thursday was a great big deal.
Yeah.
So I took off all my clothes. As far as they know, I mean, there's a studio window, but it only came to right here. So I just took my shirt off.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it all,
10 seconds.
I'll tell you how we resolved it in a second. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 831.
Wanting to know, how do you like to take your coffee?
623-1025 to text or tell us, or you can tell us on Facebook.
Here's Scotty McCreery.
On KIX 102.5. So at the end of it all, we had set up a deal with the cops. They came down, and there were people in the parking lot by now. I think there was like 30 or 40 cars have come down. People had trying to show support, and we'd invited them, come on down. And I'd let certain people in the studio, and we'd talk with them, and I'd be like, you got to go because I don't know what's going to happen here. And so there were people that we had given signs to that were standing out holding signs, give Randy his raise, and the cops came and made them all go outside the barricades, and then they proceeded to storm the studio, and they arrested me. And so I came out in handcuffs. The press were there by this time.
Yeah.
And they took me to the jail cell where I proceeded to broadcast the court proceedings. Judge Oberzalig oversaw the court proceedings where he charged me with miscreant conduct. And my sentence was I had to raise $5,000 for the Fraternal Order of Police.
Yeah.
And so I took donations as I broadcasted live from the jail cell via Marty. And we raised that like within 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
But it got covered by the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, who at the bottom of their story, they covered everything, said Randy has been known in the past to conduct jokes and pranks, and they referenced the stealth bomber thing, which they had also covered, and said there's no word from station ownership as to whether this was a stunt or a real thing.
Yeah, stunt. Then he did the chicken dance.
I did walk naked down the main street in the town one year.
Like naked?
I have pictures of that.
Naked?
Naked.
Why?
I have pictures of that.
Why?
I lost a bet. So we did an NCAA March Madness bet.
Uh-huh.
And I purposefully bet on the wrong team.
Because you wanted to be naked in front of everybody?
Who doesn't?
The phone's ringing.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
How do you take your coffee?
Yeah, Harry, how do you take yours?
In a cup?
There you go.
Yeah, that's the right answer. Or it's poured straight in your mouth. Skip the cup.
I'll put cream in it, but that's
Yeah.
what Randy calls foo-foo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'll drink it black or any way it comes, really.
There you go. Coffee's coffee.
As long as you get your coffee.
Mostly in a cup.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a question for you.
Yes?
What do you stir your coffee with?
My finger.
Right hand or your left hand?
Yeah, my finger. Whichever one's not full at the moment.
I stir mine with a spoon.
Thanks for calling, Harry.
Have a good one.
All right, buddy.
So the deal was if I lost the bet, and I bet on this team that everybody knew was going to lose, and I'm not a NCAA basketball fan at all, but
Right.
the midday guy and me, we used to spend a little time on our last break talking every day, talking about his show. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen.
Beautiful day, sunshine, mid-70s. It is 58 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning Kicks takeover starting in just 15 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote on the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But we're talking about how you take your coffee.
Do you like a little frou-frou or do you want to take a black?
Yeah. If you're communist, you do frou-frou. If you're an American, you do it black like God intended.
If you like good flavor, you add some frou-frou.
How do you take your coffee?
So I did a psychology paper in college that proved that people who drink black coffee have psycho tendencies.
No, now that's not
and
true.
mental
You did
health
not.
issues.
You're just making that up, and you know what? That, I think, is a psychotic tendency. The very fact that you would call a radio station and make that claim, you're probably going to insinuate that that means that I have psychotic tendencies.
I think people who say gonya have psychotic tendencies.
You know what I meant.
It does, like forgetting birthday and...
I don't forget my birthday. You guys forget my birthday. You know what? I think the very fact that you did a study on coffee, on unsuspecting people like this, proves that you have psychopathic tendencies.
Your mom has psychopathic tendencies.
Your mom's face has psychopathic tendencies. Nah.
No.
Gonya.
How do you like to take your coffee?
It has to be black.
That's
straight up.
right.
There is something wrong with you
If I
guys.
put anything in it, I can give it to my pig and call it slop.
That's right.
Hey, do you eat dirt?
No, I don't. My pig does, though.
Well, you and your pig should drink black coffee together because that's about what it tastes like.
I bet you'd have to put creamer in that dirt to get your pig to drink it.
Yeah, usually I do.
We do the same thing here.
Randy Brooks, I swear to all things that are holy.
You shouldn't do that either.
Randy!
What?
You know what you're doing.
I do.
How do you like to take your coffee?
Nobody drinks their coffee black.
I drink my coffee black. We've talked to a lot of people who drink their coffee black.
And you're all liars.
You have to put sugar and you have to
No.
put creamer.
That's not coffee.
That is the best
No.
coffee.
The way the ancient cave peoples drank it was they squeezed it out of the birds who had eaten the beans right into their cup.
Ew.
That's even more reason not to drink it black.
How do you take
That's
your...
nasty.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, how did they come up with these things?
Mm-hmm.
It had to be an accident or somebody lost a bet somewhere probably. And they're like, hey, this is actually pretty good.
Wait, I want to try it.
How do you take your coffee?
With some sugar and creamer.
Hey, I'm not surprised. A girl calling with girly coffee.
Gotta have all the girly stuff in it.
That's the proper definition of it there. Girly stuff in it. How do you take your coffee?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Hi there, Morning Kicks. How do you take your coffee?
Drink it black.
Drink it black, or else throw it out back. I think that's how it goes. Okay. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Morning.
Hey, how do you take your coffee?
I I take my coffee with a little bit of coffee with lots of cream and sugar.
Yeah, in other words, you just want a little spot of darkness.
Yep.
That's the good stuff.
I don't want it to be dark at all. I want it to be light.
Yeah, it's like tan.
That's the best way.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
So walking naked. Anyway, I lost the bet, obviously. So we designated a day that I would have to walk naked down the main street of this town.
Mm-hmm.
And we designated a time. Everybody's going to be out there. Come with your cameras because Randy's going to walk naked. He lost a bet. And they're like, he isn't really going to do it. And I was like, yeah, I will. I do not welch on a bet. I lost. I will do what I said I would do.
Mm-hmm.
So that morning, which, by the way, was April the 1st.
Oh, imagine that.
I show up in a limo.
Oh.
At the head of the street because there were people lined up. I mean, there was probably 200-300 people out there, including press. And I get out of the vehicle. I'm wearing this long trench coat and galoshes and shorts under it, but you couldn't tell. It looked like I was. So I get out and, oh, yeah, I had a big pink fedora on too and sunglasses. So as I get, and they applauded and everything, and I reached back in and I pulled, there was a rope leash on a goat that had a sign around its neck that said naked, and I proceeded to walk naked down the main street.
Lame.
People are like, ah! And then I took my trench coat off and put on my station jacket, and we had station jackets.
You had station jackets.
I still have mine somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 30-some years old. I was so proud of that when I got it. You could not buy them. You had to earn them.
Oh, that's cool. They're like Letterman jackets in high school.
Yeah.
I got to pee again. I'll be right back.
It was stupid. So, yeah, I used to be... So this Wrinkles the Clown thing is right up my alley. It sounds like exactly. And again, I wonder what I would have done if during that wild, crazy period of my career where I was like, I don't care if they fire me. So if the internet had been around, I probably would not be around. So tomorrow on the show, we're going to be talking about your job hazing stories, the worst hazing experience you've ever heard of. It could also be in the military or in college, just hazing stories in general. If you've ever had one or been through a hazing, there's some clubs and organizations that have pretty ridiculous hazing rituals. I mean, Jen had to go through hazing at this job, we call it Morning KIX Boot Camp. But it's always just good fun for me. And we're doing that because tomorrow is Administration Professionals Day. So we'll be celebrating that. It's also Earth Day tomorrow. Both of those things happening on the same day. One of them happens on the same day every year. The other one happens on, I think, Administration Professionals happens on the fourth Wednesday in April, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what the criteria is. But one of them is on the set day of the week every month, every year, and the other one is on the same day of the month every year. So every so often they coincide. Plus, I mean, I was looking, the Secret Sound jackpot is going to be $2,602 tomorrow. What happened here? What did I do? Yeah, it'll be $2,602 tomorrow. If no one wins it, I really believe someone's going to win it before the weekend gets here. But let me do a little math. Okay, so 2602, 2627, 2652, 27. So by Friday morning, it's going to be $2,700. very close to $3,000. If no one wins it in the next week, which someone has to, well, the answer, you will have the answer to the secret sound to use by Friday evening if nobody wins it. So if we don't have a winner Friday evening, then the chances of someone winning it like quintuples on Monday. And only the way, and this can happen, when we've given away hints before that were obvious, very obvious, some people just don't pay attention to that. And they could congest the phone lines and call in with their wrong answers, having not gone and looked at the hint, and other people who know what the answer is, it drives them insane. So that could happen on Monday, but I don't think it could happen more than once or twice before someone's finally going to get in. And I know most people are going to be going and getting the hint, going and looking at the hints, and are going to know what it is. The last hint that we give will be on Friday, and there is no other hint to give. I mean, it is pretty much telling you. It's not telling you, it's showing you the answer. And it is so obvious. I really think the one that we do today, the one that we do on Thursday evening will be so obvious. But it may confuse some people. But the one on Friday, there's no way it can confuse you. I mean, when you look at that picture and hear the sound, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, how did I not realize that's what that was? And for the last 6 months, you guys have been so wrong. This has been a fun one. It's also been the longest secret sound we've ever had. But I will say it's probably been the most confusing secret sound we've ever had. I've never seen people struggle so much over one of the sounds than this. Right, Gina? I just saw her answer up there. Coffee needs to be hot and black. Yes, not iced. Iced coffee is not coffee. Stop that. These are the people who can't leave well enough alone, want to pick at something until they've torn it to pieces. Which I feel like is what's happened to the coffee industry. Lindsay says, at 7 Brew, I want an iced sugar-free blondie with sugar-free caramel. At Starbucks, I take a hot vanilla latte with 2 pumps of hazelnut and oat milk. At McDonald's, I do a medium hot coffee with 6 sugar and 6 cream. I don't play no plain games. My husband only lets me make coffee orders because he's boring and takes it black. I told her, I bet those places have you on some sort of list.
Oh, Jen's not here.
She is.
Well,
she's not here.
The head spa treatment in the greenhouse Mother's Day giveaway from Dr. Fly Salon, is it similar to the same head spa treatment you get at the post by the stockyards on I-44?
Why are you asking me that question? I believe.
I'll ask my listeners.
Yeah, see what they say. Do that, Tom.
You know what? I'm going to KZRG.
Oh, there you go. Ted knows. Tom had a very burning, itching question about our Mother's Day giveaway, the head spa treatment. He had a, oh gosh. Poor Tom. Lindsay said, I did not say that. Not you, Lindsay. Not that Lindsay. That's another Lindsay. Lindsay was here all this time. Never said a word. Some other Lindsay. What Lindsay was it? Lindsay. And she spells her name, by the way. Oh, she spells it Leendsey. Lindsay. Lindsay. That's what we'd call her if she was on here. Lindsay.
Who are we making fun of?
Leendsey. Lindsay. Nancy. She texted us and told us how she takes her coffee, and I made fun of it. And Overstreet, what if it's Understreet? I should have told her. Coffee orders like that sounds like they belong under the street, not over the street.
We just got a message. I can't find the secret sound hint anywhere.
It's not up right now. Where'd you get? Oh, is that on texting?
No, it's on Messenger on Facebook.
Oh, I'd say it's because it's not up yet. Another one will be coming up this evening at 4:30. Lindsay said, I said hi and you ignored me. Well,
that's rude.
Maybe you were worthy of that
Iced coffee's my fave.
Gag.
That's what I like
Disgusting. No, Lindsay, we don't always get to look, unfortunately, at your comment section because we're working. I said hi to you the other day and you had your hand in someone's mouth and ignored me.
This is our job.
Which you got to really question a lot of things about the fact that we get paid to do this.
Wild.
It makes my wife so mad. She really is irritated by the fact that you get paid to play. I'm like, it is not just play, and there's a lot of work. It's just I know how to have fun at my job, and yours is miserable, and you don't.
Mm-hmm.
If you would take some of the money out of the safe where you work and throw it around, you would have a lot more fun, too.
That would be a lot more fun.
Make it rain up in here. Then somebody would start stripping and, human resources would get called. It would be a big old thing.
That's what the problem would be there. You're right. You ready? 48 seconds.
Oh, I'm going to use the call going both ways, but...
Oh my gosh, these look so good. These meatball parm sliders. They're using
I don't like parm for one thing, that part, but for another, it sounds disgusting.
the Hawaiian rolls or whatever. You just
Yeah.
hollow it out and stick it in there.
That's
And
interesting.
so it's just all bite size in your
If it
hand.
was mozzarella instead
There's
of parm,
mozzarella in there.
it needs to be more. There's never enough. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Beautiful today, sunshine 75. It is 58 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover getting ready to start in about 7 minutes. So still time to make your song picks on the KIX app or the KIX website before we start playing them back.
But we're talking about the favorite way for you to take your coffee.
No right or wrong answers here except for the wrong ones.
Which is black coffee, of
No,
course.
wrong is frou-frou.
Frou-fru's delicious.
Frou-frou isn't coffee, or else it'd be called coffee, and instead it's called frou-frou.
How do you like to take your coffee?
Well, it's definitely foo-foo because every girl needs a little foo-foo in the morning.
Among other things.
All right, Jen. That's not coffee. It's frou-frou.
Hey, if you're smart, you would agree with that.
Well, I've never made the claim to be smart. Now have I?
No, you have not. Yeah, your birthdays have got you all brained out.
See, let's focus on the coffee, all right? Not on the day of my birth, even though I know that's a sacred holiday to you all, okay? It's talked about so stinking much.
What is your favorite way to take your coffee?
I like my coffee like I like my women.
Uh-oh.
Loaded with booze.
Loaded with booze.
The more liquor, the better. I can finish them both faster.
Finish? What? What do you... Okay. What? How do you take your coffee?
Definitely with sugar and creamer.
Oh.
Yep, uh-huh.
That's not coffee, dude.
Yes, it is, Randy.
Oh, yeah.
It's called frou-frou, and you have to put on a ballet dress to drink it.
Hey,
What?
look at me. Look at me.
What?
Do you put stuff on your steak?
If I have to, then I'm going to go somewhere else next time.
No, a steak. When you're throwing a steak on the grill at home, what do you put on? Anything?
Well, maybe as part of the preparation, but not as part of the consumption thereof.
But this is a part of the preparation, too. I am prepping my coffee to drink it.
No, you should not put steak sauce in your coffee, Jen.
Oh, Randy!
What?
You're avoiding the question. What do you put on your steak? steak.
Not steak sauce.
Oh, my Lanta.
What do you put on your steak? No, wait. That's not what we're talking. What? How do you take your coffee?
Okay, it goes both ways. It kind of depends.
What?
If I make my own coffee, I drink it black.
You know what they say about people who go both ways.
Randy?
Well, I'm just saying, it goes both ways. And if I go somewhere, if I'm traveling, coffee is horrible unless you go far south.
I don't know
like
what she's
creamer
talking
or
about.
sugar.
She's talking about going both ways, going south. I'm not sure what this conversation's about, but I'm ending it right here. That's enough.
How do you like to take your coffee?
623-1025. You can text us your answer or tell us on Facebook.
Morning Kicks Takeover just 2 minutes away.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. All right, we got to wrap up quick because I have a lot to do today. Tomorrow we are talking about hazing stories.
Yeah, I was telling him about that earlier about, job hazing. If you had to go through a boot camp as part of your early part of your work history, or if it's a club or organization or maybe in college or the military, whatever, just the best or worst hazing experience you've ever heard of someone going through at a job or somewhere like that.
And also we'll celebrate Earth Day
and Administrative Professionals Day.
And if no one guesses Secret Sound, 260250.
We were talking by next week. If nobody guesses it by Monday, $2,700 will be over.
So close to $3,000.
Yeah, it's getting very close to $3,000. I don't think we'll make it. I think somebody's going to win it. I think somebody will win it on Friday, but definitely by Monday. We were talking about the congestion factor of the people who don't go look at the hints and tie up the phone line. So anyway, have a great rest of your Tuesday, everybody.
Bye.